you know, there's no place I'd rather be than being out in a duck blind and watching ducks flying through the trees as the sun comes up and feeling that cold air in your face as birds start to work. Turkey season has started to grow on me a little bit. The colors are just completely different. Everything's green instead of brown and dead. And you see these amazing sunrises with the oranges and the purples, and it's just a completely different experience, and it's something that I've really grown to love.
So I've known Gerald Jeffries with No Coast Outfitters for several years. He's a good buddy of mine. He runs his outfitting service around the Wichita area. We were talking about turkeys. He hunts in the Wichita area, totally different terrain. Said he'd be interested coming out here hunting our birds in the timber in the hills. And so I said, come on out and we'll see what we can get done.
Danger, danger, you don't know my name, but I followed you here through heaven's gates, and I love the way you smile when you cause me pain. Vulture, vulture, I can see you spy from your spot up above. You watch the weather die, and I love the way you smile when you take to the sky. So when I die, bury my body in a three-piece suit. So while I lie.
So we got up really nice and early that morning. We had a couple days till the season opened up, and we had Gerald coming in from Kansas. So Justin, David, and myself went ahead and got out and scouted out this new property. This.
Yeah. But we'll be down in the bottom. So it'll be. It's kind of like them. There's another building.
Right here. Where we're right there.
Yeah.
On the left. We didn't wind up right in that freaking cut, or we can just continue walking down the power line, which where it's easy.
Yeah.
And there's another house.
Which is that one straight?
Yeah.
Is that their property?
I have no idea how far back she owns, but I know it'd probably be safe to bet that we could go. And then that's where we came in at. There's that field right there.
Yeah, Clipper's got one.
Somewhere
Right in there.
Yeah. And that's probably their property, all this. Over here.
They got one here.
I just heard one out that way.
That's toward that. Open area.
Right out there, he's real close. Probably still on a roost still though.
See how open it is right there. There's at least 2 birds in that area. Do you want to turn over to the left? Yeah, let's go. Let's get a little closer.
Kind of reminds me of when I take battle horse, not real big, but you can definitely get birds on.
So as turkey season drew near for Gerald to be coming out, I was definitely scouting a lot of our different properties. We picked up a new piece, so we went out scouting. I heard quite a few birds, but weren't exactly sure the lay of land or where the birds were, so we decided we'd save that one for later. We ended up hunting a property of mine that I've hunted for several years. I know it's got a lot of birds, pretty much know where they go, and so I was excited to take them out there. So we got out here pretty early, around 5 o'clock or so. We had a pretty long walk. I'd picked out some birds. I knew pretty much where they were roosting, but because it was a long walk, we wanted to get out there early so we'd have plenty of time to move up in it and get set up and wait for daylight.
Yep.
Just toward the end of Missouri spring turkey season, out here on a piece of property that I hunted for quite a while. Got my good buddy Gerald out here. Go see if we can get it done this morning. So as we're waiting for daylight to come, I heard some birds gobbling off in the distance. So I was just waiting for these guys to fire up. I knew they were going to. They'd been there for a while. Be as in may, these jokers, for whatever reason, weren't there. We'd heard other birds off in the distance, so we decided we'd go ahead and check out some other spots. So we headed up some different spots where I've seen birds and I heard them over the years. For whatever reason, they just weren't firing off. We couldn't find anything. So we were just going to go ahead and call it a morning.
He's not strutting anymore. Well, it dips over just a little bit. We were on our way out. It's not been a whole lot going on this morning. Pretty quiet. As we were heading out, we saw a pretty nice tom strutting out the edge edge of the field. He's trying to work his way back in the timber, so we're gonna circle around and try to get down in front of him out of the woods and see what we can make happen.
So I know the terrain on here really well. Being we spotted that bird, I knew it'd take us a long walk to circle around, but I knew how we could go ahead and get him cut off and get set up on him.
He's not starting anymore. Well, it dips over just a little bit. As we were heading out, we saw a pretty nice Tom strutting down the edge of the field. He's trying to work his way back in the timber, so we're gonna circle around and try to get down in front of him out of the woods and see what we can make happen.
Just like I knew where the bird was going, he did throw us a little bit of a curveball, came in on the back side of us. We spun around real quick, got set up on him. He was firing off real good, worked into the timber good. Just when he got to a clear shot, I told Gerald go ahead and take it, and he made a good shot on him.
Don't you combat your coast, it's already got you to be the better man or ghost that you've always wanted to be like the beeline, to rise like the shoreline. And don't you curse your mama's name, she's already loved you more than you've ever loved the same. Well, don't come knocking at my door to hold you and console you, to lie to you and fight for you.
I love hunting in the timber. It's just something that I was brought up doing. It's way different than hunting in the fields. When you're out in the field, a lot of times you'll have decoys. You can see a long ways. The birds can see your decoys. They move into them slowly. When in the timber, I hardly ever use decoys. Got to call real softly. And with no decoys, it actually makes them look harder. And you can get the birds real close to you.
It spreads like fire. It spreads like fire. So it seems you've let me go. My drinking's moved you all down. Well, on further down the road, where my friends don't treat you wrong. In the weather, well, it's better
Well, I was definitely glad to be able to put Gerald on a bird. He had traveled quite a ways. I was pretty confident about it just because based on the scouting. But turkeys will be turkeys, and it can be difficult sometimes. Definitely glad it worked out. Gerald was pumped as well, just because of the terrain differences, the way the birds worked. He had a blast, so did I.
In the poison dark and it sinks in. Well, I have seen the red of June follow my voice through songs I sing to you, and I hope you hear them too. Sunset spread, laid out like paint. Run to the river where I see red again, and blue is flowing in the bed. Colors take me away, you know, to a special little place of my own. Miss the blue of the water wide, miss the leaves and the green of my home. Fall, can't wait for them all. Orange-filled streets and the leaves and the birds they call. For somewhere south they can go. And the fire's red like shame it spreads across the plains where we grow again. Find a spot we can win. Colors take me away, you know, to a special little place of my own. Miss the blue of my summer skies, and miss the gleam from the green in your eyes. Colors take me away, you know, to a special little place of my own. I miss the blue of my summer skies, and miss the gleam from the green in your eyes.
So we've been out here filming waterfowl for the last couple of years. I feel like we've got a pretty good grasp on it. We've been filming turkey for a couple of years, but it hasn't been for TV purposes. And we're learning tips and tricks and, you know, different things to make it better. And I really like the way that it's going.
You know, getting out here after the birds, it's a blast. I hunt sometimes with myself, but I have more so fun when I've got buddies with me that I've met from various states. You know, I've hunted with them. They come hunt with me. It's a great time. It's a good way to build a camaraderie and long-lasting friendships. It's something I look forward to every year.
Wouldn't be the first time I've taken one of your trips.
Because you know it'll be done today and then tomorrow. Oh, we're all of a sudden smart. Light switch goes on.
Yeah.
Cloudy and see.
Gerald got on the road to head back home towards Wichita. He had some more clients coming in a day or two, so he was going to have to do some scouting for them, as well as we were going to get busy scouting for our next day's hunt as well.
He said he heard 6 different spots where birds were got. You know, and it's just like, seriously? And today we come out here, nada.
Well, I was definitely glad to be able to get Gerald a bird for him. Well, I'm definitely glad to be able to get Gerald a bird for him. Got several more hunts to come for this season. I was glad to be able to get Gerald a bird because we got him a bird.
Just better with every episode, so we've really been focusing on doing a better job with. I don't like that. Okay, for the last couple of years, but getting out here and trying to do it for TV production, we're still learning trips